Hi everyone, welcome to Sales Hustle. This is HARMIT Singh, the sales expert, podcast host and a keynote speaker. In this video, I shall be sharing with you the difference between salesperson as a stranger and salesperson as an advisor, as a friend. So let's get started. I've always laid emphasis on entering into a meeting after doing your proper research. I've always laid emphasis on approaching a meeting after doing proper research, analysis, what that company is into, what are their annual number reports, and finding out more about the people involved in that meeting. If you approach every meeting with such perspective, you will also get to know as to whether the person you're about to meet, is he actually a key decision maker or just an employee? Now, when you're entering into that meeting, you have a fair idea about that customer. You have that fair idea about that person involved in the meeting. However, for your client, you're still a stranger. As a salesperson, it's your duty to mitigate the risk involved in sales. From your customer point of view, the risk involved in sale is that he is buying from a stranger. But if you could mitigate the risk involved in making a purchase from, let's say, buying from a stranger to buying from a friend, the sale will be done. So when you are into a meeting, you're talking to a client, to a customer, make sure the other person is comfortable talking to you. Be professional, yet don't get too serious. Listen to him, give your undivided attention, understand his problems, understand his business. And once he sees that you are actually listening to him, you are giving your undivided attention to your client, he will start liking you. And this actually happens. And as one of my mentors also tells me that if you could make them laugh, you can make them buy. It's not about cracking a joke, it's about keeping the conversations lively and not getting too serious. Let me give you an example. Some time back, I was into a meeting with a customer to whom I was meeting for the first time. And as we were a few minutes into the meeting, he became comfortable, he started liking the way I was talking to him, and he also shared something about his personal life. He told me, Harmeet, I have a severe toothache today and somehow I couldn't get an appointment with my dentist. Now at that moment, had I not been listening to him properly, had I not given my undivided attention to him, then probably I wouldn't have recommended something good to him. So I recommended to him that I have this family doctor of mine, he's a dentist, and you can connect with him. I can help you get an appointment for today evening. Reach out to him and he's definitely someone who can help you out. And that's exactly what happened. I helped him somewhere where he needed my help. And that only became possible because I approached that meeting not from the perspective of meeting a client and closing a deal. Obviously, closing a deal is always on top of the mind. At the same time, I went out there to meet him more than just a client. I went out there to forge a relationship. I went out there to make him comfortable so that he can make a decision on buying from me. So remember, whenever you approach a meeting from the perspective of creating a relationship, you will always succeed. When you approach a meeting from the purpose of meeting a client and selling the products, you will not succeed in the longer run. So reach out to your customers, reach out to your clients, and bridge that gap of moving from a stranger to a friend. And remember, your customer, your client will buy from you because you are now a friend. You are more like an advisor. You're more like an expert, and you're no more a stranger. You have actually reduced that gap, that bridge of your customer who was about to buy from you as a stranger and now who is buying from you as a friend, as an advisor. So every time a sale happens, when you shift or you bridge that gap of buying from a stranger to buying from a friend. And people love to buy from their friends. As a friend, if you recommend your client something, he will surely buy it. So that's all from my side. Thank you for watching Sales Hustle.